Well, we lived at Bankston. We didn't live far from my grandparents. And one fall day, there was a hog killing, and my mom and dad was there, and we were there, and a lot of the family was there to help with the hog killing. They were cooking off cracklings in a big old iron wash pot down by the spring, and of course that's where they killed the hogs down by the spring. That's where the water was. And anyway, Clifford was living at home then. He was a young fella. I don't, probably early, late teenager. And I was just sort of a little fella. I was like first or second grade. But anyway, they needed something from the store. I don't remember what, but it was late in the afternoon. And Dad had the car, so he rushed to the store to buy whatever it was they needed. And Clifford and I went along for the ride. Well, on the way back, it was getting late, and we hit a rabbit. So, and Clifford just insisted we back up and collect the rabbit. So we did. We got the rabbit, and he put it in the floorboard of the car in the back seat with me. And we went on to Grandpa's house to hog killing. And well, by the time we got there, it was kind of dusky dark. Not so that you'd need a torch, but dark enough that well, there's dim light, but you can still see the path down to the spring. But anyway, on top of the hill before we started down to the spring, Clifford told my dad, said, "Holler rabbit." Daddy hollered rabbit. He looked at me and said, "Holler rabbit." And I said, "Rabbit." Clifford said, "There he goes." And Daddy said, "Rabbit, rabbit." And anyway, Clifford took off down off of the path, through a briar patch, through a thorn bush, through a bunch of saplings, and ended up down below the spring, probably 50, 60 yards, with a rabbit in hand. And he walked back up the path to the place where everybody was sitting, and with a rabbit in his hand. Well, he immediately started skinning the rabbit, and everybody had thought that he had caught that rabbit red-handed, barehanded, in that briar patch, and chased it down, and nobody thought any different. I mean, they just accepted that. Well, anyway, I guess for years on end, people did that talked about Clifford catching that rabbit barehanded in the briar patch. Anyway, he went ahead and skinned the rabbit and cleaned it up and washed it real good and threw it in the crackling pot. And just a few minutes, we had a cooked rabbit. Well, that was the story.